Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport has a very unique plane spotting area. It's called MSP Aircraft Viewing Spot. This is where we're standing right now, and we're going to show you what it looks like. Let's go.
We're going to show you guys the MSP Aircraft Viewing Area. Okay, so this was a quick change of plans. We're going to the Mill City Museum, but as we were driving away, we saw all these aircrafts, and we were like, we have to go check out an aircraft viewing area. Since we're in Minneapolis for only a day, we have to go check it out. So we're going to show you what this viewing area looks like, and then you can decide whether it's worth it for you to go. If you like plane spotting, or if you have a quick layover in Minneapolis, maybe, and if you have a car, more importantly, you can go and check out some planes at this viewing area. Now again, without GPS, this would be pretty tricky. We're turning left on Cargo Road in here. I'm really, oh my God. Right on this bridge, we just saw a plane take off. But that's the headquarters, the cargo for Sun Country Airlines. If you guys don't know, Sun Country Airlines have leased some of their planes to Amazon Prime, and we actually saw a couple of 737s parked here with the Amazon Prime logo. According to Wikipedia, out of the 31 planes, I think 12 belong to Amazon now. I just don't know how the mechanics of it is, at least, or they're sold them, but there are Sun Country planes working for Amazon. We're kind of going inside the airport area. So you have runways on this side, planes, and then you have runways on the other side. And I think that's what makes this a viewing spot interesting. There's a Amazon Prime plane standing there. That's a 737. I actually do really love the livery colors on the Prime. It's a black tail with the blue front. So now check this out. It's like tunnels, and this is the Y3 tunnel. I don't think we have ever been to an airport where you can actually go deep inside the runway, the working area of the airport, for a viewing area.
This is actually very unique.
This is very unique. We are 1 minute away from where the viewing spot is, and all we want to do is spot a couple of planes.
And scream.
And scream. Now tomorrow we're going to be checking out the air show in Fargo, North Dakota, so make sure you come back and check that episode out. This is called the Delta. 6 planes together. They started this in 1958. But, oh, I think that's it. That's the viewing area.
Nice.
And we're here with that landing. Few families here. Let's go out.
You were right. This is very unique
It's
because
unique.
We have a runway right in front of us where planes are passing by, and then there's a runway on this side where we saw some planes landing, and we saw another plane standing on the other side. So it did seem like a small airport, but
and that traffic, like every 2 minutes we are seeing a plane come and go, but I don't know how our mics are doing with this wind. Viz, do you remember the plane spotting in Dallas and North Carolina? That's, yeah, there's a giant hill. That's I think that's Dallas. So I kind of like this. The only thing is this fence is definitely blocking some of the videos and pictures, but I'm very tempted to stand on this, but I don't want to stand where people sit. But I'm very tempted. Isa, what should I do? Don't. So this is our car. You can check out the parking lot, the benches. This is where we just a few minutes ago got out of. We were actually in that plane coming from New York, and now we are at the aircraft viewing site. Here's another Sun Country. 737s are just impressive from a shape and the design perspective. 737 just looks much better than a A320 21 series. This is an interesting one. Delta's Airbus A330 is my guess. This video is going to be a bunch of guesses because we're not researching anything. So if you're an aviation fan, geek, you can forgive us. We are trying our best without actually turning on to our phones. It's a beautiful plane.
As we wait for the airplanes, we are also trying to learn something about the airport, MSP. And what we have learned so far is that the MSP Airport does not belong to any city. It is surrounded by cities like Minneapolis, St. Paul, and other suburb cities, but this is not a part of one city. Now the airport has one airfield with 4 runways and 2 terminal buildings with each with adjoining parking ramp facilities, and the grounds of MSP were once home to Twin City Motor Speedway, a 2-mile racetrack.
Thanks for facts, right? Because once you start learning about what the airports are, I had no idea. You actually shared something with me off camera when we were just checking out planes.
Yeah.
It's the second largest hub for Delta.
It is. Obviously, we know that this is a home for Sun Country, which is the Minnesota-based airline, but this is major hub for Delta Airlines. In fact, it's the second largest hub for Delta Airlines, and 70% of the passenger traffic of this airport accounts for Delta and its regional affiliates.
And guess what? Talking about Delta,
Of course.
here you go. You know, all I see is Delta and Sun Country, back to back to back.
70%.
And check this out. There's another Delta. Okay, from a plane spotting perspective, you're not going to be bored. Now, you're not going to get the heavies, but you will definitely get a lot of traffic here. It's not like North Carolina where you got to wait 5-10 minutes at different times of the day.
MSP is the 11th busiest airfield in the United States, and it's the 16th busiest in North America by passenger count. Now, we also learned that MSP has won many awards. This is very windy right now. MSP has won many awards over the years for different reasons, but the most prominent is their customer service. They're known for amazing customer service, and in 2016, they did win the best staff for an airport in all of North America award. So that is very incredible. Now, the most interesting fact, and Nazar, I think you would love this. Scenes from the 1970 movie Airport were filmed at MSP, including the terminal and airfield due to the large amount of snow. And the parking ramp was also featured in the 1996 movie Fargo.
That is a very cool fact. You know, we watched Fargo a while back and it kind of freaked us out a little bit. We are heading to Fargo tomorrow. Let's see what we can learn from here. So, World-Class Metropolitan Airport Commission, MAC, operates one of the largest, most efficient, well-respected airport system in North America, with MSP as its flagship. So, this commission runs MSP as well. You can check out the runway. Right, there's multiple runways here. You know, when you're at this viewing spot, you're not at the outskirts. You're somewhere in the middle of it. You're looking at 2 different angles. Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport right here. Then there's a St. Paul Downtown Airport, Lake Elmo, Anoka City, Blaine, Crystal, and Flying Cloud. Smaller airports around, with St. Paul, Minnesota as a big one. They actually have a commercial flights. I actually spotted an A330 earlier. That's kind of neat, right? Because there's heavies or wide body aircrafts here. There's MD-11. Oh yeah, so remember we saw a trijet and I said that's a that's a DC-10.
Yeah.
They actually call MD, and this one is MD-11. They have general aviation, so like private jets, Bombardier Challenger 300, and the military we actually spotted a C-130 when we landed at this airport. So a little chart that talks a little bit about the planes, you can also scan the barcode and learn more about MSP.
One of the busiest airport. As we landed, I assumed or thought that it is going to be a smaller airport, but it's not. It's actually way bigger than we first thought.
Yeah. That is
So cool!
That is very cool. I wonder what that is. Looks like a Beechcraft or something like that. I've been here for about like half hour. Quite a bit of traffic. The traffic recently just died. Oh, there's another one going, Alia.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's a very cool looking design. Alia, I think that's a US military plane because it has the Air Force insignia on the side.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's the third aircraft with the Air Force insignia on the side. If anybody know what these planes are, please comment below, let us know. You know, when we were on a cruise, I spotted some ships and they had a very unique design and it had an X on it and I had no idea what it was. And somebody wrote that that was actually SpaceX ships and they go out and pick up the boosters or whatever from the ocean, and I thought that was pretty cool. But when we were looking at them, I couldn't put the X with SpaceX. Alia, this runway all of a sudden got very quiet.
Yeah.
I think on that note, we're gonna say goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed this very quick tour of this aircraft viewing area. If you're in Minneapolis, you gotta come check this out. Gotta catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. That is a good-looking livery.
In the plane spotting area, it's called MSP It's called MSP what?
Aircraft viewing area.
MSP aircraft. It's called MSP aircraft view. I'll do one last try and then drop it.
Alia, can you spot where we are in the map? Like, where is this viewing area?
Can I?